I go to a public school where they've recently tried to implement higher nutritional standards, but because my school still sells a la carte snack items to generate revenue, many students still just buy unhealthy snack items. So I was wondering if you have any ideas about how schools might address this issue.
I am a proponent of vending machines because kids, when you all are hungry, you're going to look to a vending machine for a snack. The question is just, what do we have in those vending machines? And how do we think about the content of the food in those machines? There's nothing wrong with a vending machine per se, but you don't have to always have a sugary drink in a vending machine. You can have a healthy sports drink, you can have water, you can have trail mix, you can have pretzels, nuts, crackers, cheese. There's so many things that kids would eat. They just gravitate to what's there. So I think that that's part of what we need to do as we work through these nutrition guidelines.
Mrs. Obama, as you mentioned, physical education programs are getting canceled or cut back because of the struggling economy. What other ways could communities help motivate kids to stay active and exercise?
I've spent a lot of time talking about food, the food side of this equation, but as Kyle points out, the physical activity piece is just as important. Because the truth is that when I was growing up as a kid, we didn't worry about what we ate. And we ate, the cupcakes and the this. We didn't eat it every day. But the difference was that when I was growing up, every kid played outside for hours and hours because, number one, it was safe. And number two, we only had like 7 TV channels and not 700. So there was a period at which kid TV was over. So you were bored and your parents were going to kick you out of the house.
And no computer, right?
No computers. Life has just changed. And now in my household, my kids could watch SpongeBob 24 hours a day, same shows over and over and over again. I even know all the episodes. So you guys you've got computers, you've got your iPod. A lot of what you're drawn to has nothing to do with movement. Things have gotten tougher for you all in so many ways. So we have to do a better job, not just in schools, but outside of school, to figure out how do we get you guys moving again. If we get you thinking differently now, as middle schoolers and folks headed to college, you're going to enter adulthood with a whole different baseline of understanding about nutrition. So you're not going to carry these problems into your adulthood, and you're going to help your kids learn a bit differently. So you guys are the beginning of the solution, right? Our goal with Let's Move is to ensure that kids born today, right, grow up healthy. And that means you're going to be taking the lead.